Hello students, today we are going to discuss about in unit 4, that is role of various professionals for children with special need. Role of various professionals for children with special need. As we already discussed about the CWSN, children with special need, or Divyang, about the related games, about the different types of competition. Now we are going to discuss about the various professionals who really help the Divyang or disabled people in their daily routine work or in the games and sports. Today first we take the profession that is called physiotherapist. Physiotherapist. Physiotherapist is required in games and sports as well as in general. The work of the physiotherapist starts when injury happens or any type of disability present in the individual. Then the physiotherapist work starts. Physiotherapists suggest certain types of therapies, certain types of medicines, and certain types of exercises by which your injury can heal or treat, or your disability can improve, right? That is the work of the physiotherapist. Especially in the games and sports, physiotherapist is required. Whenever injury happens, physiotherapist suggests certain types of exercises and certain types of therapies by which the sports person again ready for play the game or play the competition. Right? And it is the work of the physiotherapist to increase the mobility of joints, mobility of bones and muscles, and also it improves the motor skill, especially in the disabled people. We have to develop or increase the mobility of joint. We have to develop the motor skills in them. What are the motor skills? Jumping, running, walking, skipping, balancing, playing sports, doing yoga. These are all activities are called the motor skills. Due to disability in Divyang or disabled people, they are unable to develop the motor skills and their mobility of the joints decreases. Physiotherapists have some therapies and some specialized medicines and exercises by which physiotherapists can increase the mobility of joints, increase the motor skills ability especially in disabled people or in Divyang. So this is all about the physiotherapist, that is the professional for the children with special needs, CWSN. Now come to the second profession, that is counselors. Counselors are required in all schools and colleges. Counselors help the children in all way. Counselors help the children in all way, like academic, socially, behavioral and emotional. Counselor has a duty to give appropriate information, clear the doubts regarding academic, regarding social interaction, regarding behavioral, regarding emotional balance. So this is the duty of the counselor, to give proper or appropriate information and also clear the doubts of a child. If a child facing any type of problem, unable to decide anything, then the counselor help them in academic, socially, behavioral and emotional. So this is the work of the counselors, to help the children in all way. Now come to the physical education teacher. That is the third one, third profession. Physical education teacher also helpful for the Divyang, also helpful for the disabled people. This is the duty of the physical education teacher, to prepare a specialized design training program for the disabled people and look after some principles and factors such as, that is, individualization training program. As you know that every individual is different from other. Every individual have different interest, different capability, different disability. So according to the disability or capability or the interest, we have to, or physical education teacher have to prepare a program for the Divyang or disabled people or CWSL. Right? Physical education teacher create proper physical education program according to disability. And it is also the duty of the physical education teacher to develop the motor skills in disabled people through specialized training. And also it is the duty of the physical education teacher to create a physical education and sports program, also motivate the disabled children to participate in sporting activity or physical activities. Whatever program you made, after that you have to motivate the students, motivate the disabled students to participate in that program or in that activity, by which they can also participate in games and sports, develop their motor skills and increase the confidence. So this is all about the physical education teacher. Now come to the next one, next profession, that is occupational therapist. Occupational therapist. Occupational therapist is also required especially for the disabled people. In this, the occupational therapist regulated healthcare professional. It is also called the regulated healthcare professionals. It provides educational resources. Occupational therapists provide all educational resources to teachers, parents and children. They provide each and every assistance which a child requires, parents require, a teacher required for good education program, especially for the disabled people. Because disabled people required specialized things, specialized equipments, specialized teaching methods, specialized teaching aid. So this is the duty of the occupational therapist, to provide all these aids which is required by the teacher, parents, for the betterment of the disabled student, for the betterment of the disabled children. This is the duty of the occupational therapist. Now come to the last one, that is called speech therapist. Speech therapist concerned with identification, concerned with assessment and support child in language and communication. Those child who are unable to speak properly, have a problem in communication with other people in different situations. If a child have difficulty to communicate, if a child have language problem, unable to speak, then speech therapist helpful for them. Speech therapist suggests some therapies, some ideas by which the children can speak or communicate properly. So this is all about the 5 profession which really required especially for the Divyang or special needs CWSN children. Today we will discuss role of various professionals for children with special need. First we discuss physiotherapist, then counselor, then physical education teacher, then occupational therapist, and the last one that is speech therapist. Thank you.